Week 15, Part 2, 29.1, Revision Plan. Projects 1 and 2 required review and revision, but most written assignments will not include these steps. Most aspects of planning and editing will be your responsibility, and you will be expected to complete them independently. The product you produce will generally reveal whether or not you elected to take on those tasks, but as or more importantly, adding elements like outlining and self-review to your personal process will impact your experience. Being late and stressed is miserable. In addition to being nerve-wracking, cramming simply isn't effective. When your friends pretend they earn straight A's without trying, they are pretending. Usually when we do this, and we all try to downplay our efforts at some point, it is because we are afraid that our best efforts won't be good, let alone good enough for an A. The effort you put into the steps of the writing process not only impacts the product you submit, it also impacts your learning and skill development, which will impact the products and process of your future writing endeavors. You will learn and develop, but you will also write a better paper, and better papers lead to even better papers and better writing in all areas, which can save time and build confidence. No one producing quality work does so without effort and planning and revision. No one. Assignment 29.1 will allow you to practice self-review when USF writes again, but we will also allow you to start to take the wheel and more revision into your own hands. In addition to completing self-review, you will also start to think about how you will include revision in your personal process and your other courses. To start, review what you know about creating and applying a checklist. Consider what you have learned about MLA formatting and go ahead and review your textual evaluation for checklist items before you upload it for self-review. Then upload your textual evaluation to USF Writes and complete self-review. Once you have completed self-review, complete the self-review assignment for 29.1 and submit it in Canvas. In addition to completing self-review, start to think about how you will include review and revision in your personal writing process when it is not assigned or required. You should be starting to learn about yourself and your writing at this point in the term. Hopefully, you are also starting to realize that you have control over your behaviors and attitudes in relation to planning, reading, researching, writing, and submitting assignments. Accepting that you have control allows you to be realistic about what you will and won't do and what will and won't work for you when you are working on extended writing assignments in courses that don't require you to submit an outline or participate in self and peer review. Based on what you know about your approach and process, consider how you can realistically and effectively include elements like outlining, checklisting, peer review, and revision into your own writing process. The goal isn't to say what you think your instructor wants to hear, but to be honest with yourself and try to find a personal approach that works for you. Perhaps you want someone to review your paper, but you don't know who to ask. Recognizing that opportunity and the steps necessary to capitalize on it is very valuable. Perhaps you will develop your own approach to self-review or practice peer review informally with your friends. Or maybe you will pull out your checklist and reverse engineer it as you write so that you limit the required corrections. All great options. Take this chance to think about your personal writing process and the role revision will play. While we have introduced some of the steps we have found valuable for students, know that your process truly is yours and that you will have to find and create the steps that help you most. Once you have completed self-review in USF Writes, submitted your results to Canvas, and considered your personal process, revise your textual evaluation for final submission. Assignment 29.1. Upload and review your textual evaluation using the tools in the feedback rubric in USF Writes, and then complete the following. Number 1. After you complete your self-review, write and upload one paragraph discussing what you learned from reviewing your paper and how you plan to edit your submission in response to the review process. Number 2. List 3 sentence-level edits or changes you made after self-review with the original sentences and the revised sentences. For each, describe the typo or error or improvement, why you made the change, and how it strengthened your textual evaluation. Number 3. List 3 higher-order revisions you made after self-review with the original sentences and revised sentences. For each, describe the revision, why you made the change, and how it strengthened your textual evaluation. And number 4. Write one paragraph discussing revision. Include what has and has not worked well in ENC 1101 and which elements you will move into your personal practice and process.